stage warrior to step into the spotlight. He is endearingly known as S to the W, to the brain, to the brain, to the games, and he carries a noble mission to guide you through the vast array of challenges that gaming offers.
Crashing after losing? Not anymore. Energy drinks are a scam. They hurt you more than they help. Drink Dubby. Game better. Sick of crashing? Try Dubby now. Jitterless energy blend with coffee fruit extract. Use code SWBG for 10% off. Join Team Dubby and be better.
Welcome everyone, SWBrainGames here for Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. It is 10:01 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And of course, I must admit that this wasn't originally going to be on my schedule to do Dark Souls. But something crazy happened the other day when I was just playing through the games and stuff. I actually kind of got frustrated in one, and I just kind of left it, and then I went to Dark Souls Remastered, and of course, normally I go on my lower level because I wanted to show me beating Artorias, because apparently I lost the clip, and then before I even was able to try to upload it to YouTube. So I've been trying to work to that point. But I decided to go on my main player this time and try to fight the last two bosses. Of course, the DLC boss, this one right here, Pain in the Manus, and then of course Gwen. So this one was Manus, and I'm going to say that I was stuck on Manus for at least a year. I can't make that up. I've been stuck on Manus for at least a year. And then, of course, I was off from the game, taking a break. And then I decided to come back in. And my game plan was this, just to hit him with everything I got. You know, not worrying about blocking or anything or spinning or anything. Just hit him. Just hit him and heal, hit him and heal. And then this happened. Now, of course, now it says this is the great sword, but I think this was what's his name? The freaking that freaking black dragon's tail. It says Obsidian Greatsword, but I think it was actually was it Kalaman or something? That freaking really annoying pain in the butt freaking dragon that took me about like 25 times to try to beat him. Well, about 15 just to cut off his damn tail. And then another like 10 times or so just to try to beat him. But I have to say, I do have Dark Souls 2. I have not played it yet, but as soon as I get done with these clips, get them out to you, I will start Dark Souls 2. Because I did buy it. Manus, Father of the Abyss. Now, I did see there was from Fighting Cowboy. There was a thing where you could actually get like a baby Sith to join you in the battle. So it's supposed to be somewhere in there, but yeah, this guy's he's definitely vicious. Freaking throws you up in the air. Insane attacks. Now, I did hear, saying that he used like a silver pendant. when he starts doing his magic. But I was just staying too close to him for the most part. And of course I was looking, it's like, well, he's not doing as much damage to me. And of course at this point I was just like, oh, I need to heal up real quick, heal up. And then of course, apparently that's where you're supposed to use the silver pendant or whatever. But I was looking at my health, looking at his, and of course I was trying to change my, I was eventually trying to change my sword to, yeah, and actually we took one too many, but I was gonna try striking some more, not like with that one, but with the other way. I was trying to change it to finish him off. Just trying to get used to the controllers again. But yeah, so now it's doing massive damage to him. And then I just need to smack him a couple times. Try to run in there. And boom. Oh, one more shot. Come in there with the running strike. And then of course, I ended up I thought I was end up trapped in here. And then of course that is at the princess. Whatever. So DLC bosses beat. There's um, you do have the fire over here, which that's all you can do. That's all you can do. There's nothing else there. And then of course, when I ended this, of course I was kind of going back and forth. That's why I was kind of messing around a little bit for another 2 minutes and 34 seconds. But then I end up, figuring it out. I end up, figuring it out and stuff, and figuring out like, oh, okay. So of course, like fighting Cowboy, he went back to like the Firelink Shrine and stuff. For me, I went directly after this. After this one was over, I went directly to the Abyss, which is the next area you go to. Go to the Abyss, and then of course that dragon thing or whatever. It's supposed to be like one of your servants or something. Kinda. They it eats you and then takes you to the abyss, and then you're supposed to basically give souls to a fire in a big old fire pit, and then it opens up. And then of course then you go through an area. Now if you didn't want to like fight Gwen yet, there's like the next area. As soon as you do that, you can literally farm Black Knights for basically any Black Knight weapon you want. And there's also a set of Black Knight armor in that little mini world. So you can get the Black Knight armor. You can get everything you need to, of course, the Titanite and everything to boost it up. And then you can go and fight Gwen. Of course, I do the farming every once in a while, but I think I already had the great sword. I already had the shield, and I had another like 3 different Great Knight weapons. Of course, I wasn't really even using them because I was using that Dragon's Tail, which was definitely a more powerful weapon. Of course, Black Knight stuff is very, very powerful. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong at all. It's definitely very powerful. But yeah. So after that, But this is a big little applause thing for me, you know, because this year has definitely been some crazy times with the video games. I mean, not on YouTube itself, but let's just think about this, okay? So, um, so of course the one big thing, GoldenEye. I freaking beat Cradle. I beat Cradle, and then of course then not just that, I beat it on Secret Agent. Beat Cradle on Secret Agent. That was big. And then unlock Aztec and GoldenEye, and I freaking beat Aztec and Agent and Secret Agent. I mean, that achievement right there in my head was just literally years in the making. Years in the making. And Rocket League. Hmm. So you guys might have seen one of my YouTube shorts where I've is in a heat seeker where I literally go up and freaking hit the ball right at the goal line, and it freaking bounces perfectly, goes in the goal. And then it gives me an aerial goal and I think a bicycle goal, bicycle and aerial goal at the same time. Um, and of course that was like just like one in a million. And of course I had been playing that one for years, and I finally got two aerial goals that happened this year. And I mean, of course, I know it wasn't this year, but in Summoner's War, there was one massive achievement that I got that I had been trying to do that one for almost like 7 to 8 years in that game. Summoner's War, and that was to summon the Wind Oracle Sierra, and and of course I think that was last year, but I freaking pulled it off after all that time, all that energy, all the money I had to freaking put in the game. And then, of course, in Fortnite, freaking Pickle Rick, and Squanch. I mean, come on, Rick and Morty is freaking awesome. To me, but not just that. Look what I'm wearing, guys. SWBrainGames headband. SWBrainGames freaking jersey. Logo right there. Logo right there. My 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 birth year right here, 88. My last name, the back. I'm literally wearing my own jersey, sitting on a chair that I freaking won in one of those little raffle things playing Fortnite. The Secret Lab. I know I've talked about this. Secret Lab Game of Thrones edition, red and gold. Freaking magnetic pillow. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. I actually almost say that I love this freaking Secret Labs magnetic pillow almost than I do more than the chair. This chair is freaking worth $1,000. I'm use I'm running this stuff on a freaking gaming PC that's freaking worth $1,200. Freaking got Xbox Series X that I said years ago that I would never get, that I would stay with Xbox One. I got freaking Xbox Series X. I got a freaking Nintendo Switch basically for Christmas. And not just a Nintendo Switch, a freaking Pokemon Edition Switch only from my mom that basically had it kind of stored away since 2023, never opened it or anything, and freaking sent it to me. I mean, yes, I may not be making crazy amount of money in on my YouTube and stuff, but I can't say that I'm not happy about what I've done all these years from now to from basically 2017 to right now. You know, I'm wearing something with my name on it. SWBrainGames. Wearing a headband with my name on it. What could be better than that? I mean, other than getting paid. And got my W sponsorship. Got my Fortnite creator code that works for Fortnite and Rocket League. Got affiliation with the Bradion shop. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I know I went off on that, but I mean, freaking Dark Souls finally beat now. I'm getting close to freaking finally 100%ing Banjo Kazooie, which I've only done one time since when I got it back in, let's say, 2000 for the Nintendo 64. I mean, come on. It's definitely a proud moment that I get to be here doing this. And basically just for your amusement, because there's a lot of you that stuck through this the entire time from when I started way, way back in my Fortnite days and or only playing Save the World. There's people that have stayed along in that path through the good, the bad, the ugly, the 5, 6, maybe 7 different times that I said that I was done with SWBrainGames. I wasn't going to do this anymore. I give up. I give up. I freaking quit and not do any videos for almost a month or whatever. Come back to applause, basically. Mm. And I have over 10,000 subscribers. It is, it makes me happy. Yes, I'm not making a dime, but I wouldn't have it any other way for you guys. I wouldn't have it any other way. This right here is not just for you, after everything that's happened to me over these years. This is for me because I've spent basically most of my life dreaming of wearing something with my name on it or my logo on it. And to have an actual logo on my head and right here. The logo, this got a nice little headband. And now I beat Dark Souls Remastered, an added achievement for the legacy of SWBrainGames. And you guys were all there for that moment, so I definitely thank you. But yeah, and of course the battle for Gwen, uh I didn't even have to parry or anything. I just basically took him out. I did have a Solaire there with me to beat him up, but that was so fun. But yeah, after this, now of course this video is going to be going live about 5 p.m. Wednesday. So it is still Tuesday, 10:20 p.m. It'll be about 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time when you guys see this video. And yeah, I am sorry that it's going on, but I just had to say all that stuff. Because even beating Manus right now, this video right here is should go down in the records for me. And of course also that reaction video that I did, Tom McDonald, I was for anti. That was something else. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And also this will be the first Dark Souls video that actually gets a thumbnail. So and then next week we show Gwen, and then we start Dark Souls 2. Okay. And also next week we'll go back into Red Dead Redemption and stuff too. So I'll make sure that I get some clips for you guys on that. Anyways, that's all we got for today. Always remember to never give up, never back down, face everything and rise, never give in to Satan's will, never give in to dreams, never lose faith, never have any doubts, and remember that everything happens for a reason. Remember that one part. Never give up on your dreams. I got a little thing up there, right in the middle of the SWBrainGames. It says follow your dreams. It's not always seen. It's not always seen up there, but it's there. Follow your dreams. No, I am. And remember, I got the brains, and I play the games for all of you. This has been SWBrainGames, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Why not become a part of the SW Brain Gang today?